Why is it easier for humanity to put a man on the moon than to solve world hunger? Our modern economy is built on a simple idea, the power of the free market. When people trade freely, supply and demand shape prices and production. A bigger supply makes things cheaper and reduces production, and a bigger demand makes things more expensive and expands production. Over time, the market finds an equilibrium between these forces. This system is called the invisible hand of the market, and in many ways it works. But there is one problem. What happens if I have a gun? Suddenly, supply and demand doesn't matter, and fairness is thrown out of the window. Of course, markets don't usually involve physical guns, but there is often an invisible gun. If you don't have money to buy food, pay rent, or send your kids to school, this pressure acts as an invisible gun pointed at you, forcing you to accept a bad deal, a lower wage, or worse treatment, just to survive. Economists call this invisible gun bargaining power, and it's a part of every business and every deal. If you have options, you have it, and if you don't, you are at its mercy. And here's the catch. Bargaining power compounds. If you are pushed into a bad deal today, you are in a worse position tomorrow, forced to take another bad deal. And that's why poverty is so hard to escape, because it's like quicksand pulling its victims in. And if you're in a good position today, you have more leverage tomorrow to make it even more one-sided in your favor. So while the invisible hand of the market balances production, it increases inequality between people. And just like we needed new tools to overcome gravity and get to the moon, we need new economic tools to overcome poverty and achieve true prosperity.